And with us now are the hero pilot, Ruben Bakker, and his grateful passengers, Brandy Hepburn and her son, Javen. Good morning to you all.
Yeah.
I have been on that exact flight out of Boulder Airport in a glider, most beautiful experience you could possibly imagine. You're ascending. Were you close to the point where you're going to unhook?
No, we were just, minutes near the start of the flight.
All right.
I thought the tow would have been another 15, 20 minutes.
So it's very routine up until this point. There's 200 feet between you and the tow plane. You're enjoying the sights as you're ascending. What did you first see and what did you first know was horribly wrong?
I didn't have a lot of time. It was, I just noticed a silver plane, a Cirrus, and it was less than 500 feet. It looked like it was going to hit the rope, so I immediately reached for it. By the time my hand, because my hand's here, by the time my hand went onto the knob,
right,
the plane already struck the other plane. It didn't hit the rope at all.
Oh my gosh. So you, by the second, within a second, you see this plane, you pull the cut loose, and you literally fly through the flames then of the two planes that had collided.
Right. It didn't, it folded first. I do remember seeing that. It actually hit just in front of the main wings is the way I see it.
Right.
And the wings went up. It was instant, and it was a huge ball of fire. And I wasn't even sure if it was disconnected. I just pitched up and went to the right.
Right. Brandy, you're right in, you see this all unfold in front of you. What were you thinking?
I was horrified that, we felt the heat of the flames as we rode through the fireball.
Oh my God.
And all I could think about was those people didn't make it.
The people in front of me.
The people didn't make it.
Yeah. Did you think as you were flying through this, you were going to make it?
I knew that we had avoided any danger miraculously. I knew that we were okay. I was worried about, the people in the planes.
Yeah, how horrible. Did you have a chance to even call a mayday or anything as this was unfolding, or was it once you were through the debris of the other planes that you were able to communicate with the ground?
It was definitely flying first in this case, and no thinking what to do. It was like, do it, because I only had less than 2 seconds from seeing the plane to fireball, and I'm pretty sure I was still connected when the impact happened. After I flew through to fire, then smoke, and then I made a mayday. I just went mayday, mayday, mayday. My tow pilot just got taken out by Cirrus.
Man, more than 2,000 hours of flying. You're clearly very experienced and know what you're doing in a situation like this. How do you account for how these planes in all of this sky over the airport in Boulder end up finding each other like this?
It's a hard one. I mean, they're allowed to be there. There's no rules against what was going on. I don't know where the Cirrus was going, but obviously prior to the impact, I could see that all the planes were in level flight doing their job. We were in basically a slight climb, but level.
Yeah.
It was dead smooth, so you could tell if someone was going to do a quick reaction, and there was nothing. I mean, Cirrus was quiet, we were quiet, everything was just, and it was just, it was as if nobody saw anything. They're obviously distracted or something.
Brandy, you and your son go up there. It's to celebrate a friend's birthday. This is going to be, how much fun is this? You're up in the air. This horrible thing happens. How often have you thought in the last several days since this occurred how lucky you are to be alive?
A million. I think I'm still in shock.
Yeah, I would imagine you'd have to be. And Javen, were you close to the front? Could you see any of this going on?
I mean, I was a bit too short to actually see over the rim. I could only see when he tilted, when he banked to the right or left. Yeah. But yes, I saw the explosion, but I didn't see the plane.
That's probably a blessing in regards to that. Thank you for coming along and sharing your story this morning. Very dramatic stuff. Do appreciate it.